we want to be them without actually recognizing that our natural God-given, ancestral given abilities, cultural given abilities that we have, can't you see this is what makes up the societies, the institutions of the rest of the other races or the rest of the world? Yeah, one of the strangest things that is seeing now where so many other races want to be us, want to look like us in the sense of our complexion and our skin color, black don't crack, want to have our style or swagger as it's called, want to have just that natural God-given abilities that we have, and where it looks like willing to trade the whole of that in, for some material gain or some material or what it seems like some new gadget, without really looking at the bigger picture and looking what you actually have. Are you grateful, for what you have? I mean, I'm somebody who greatly acknowledges the power of prayer. Right. Yeah, and a lot of us, when we pray, we're asking for something, we're begging for something, or asking for something not to happen for us. How many of us just say thank you for what we have? What we have, already. Give thanks, you know what I'm saying to you, in the sense of the breath of life. That's right. That we breathe every day. That's right. The abundance of food and nature that we have. I mean, we're getting into, or an ideology in the 21st century is being pushed out there that there's not enough resources for the whole planet because there's too many people on the planet. Utter rubbish. Because from you do your research, you'll find that the planet Earth is a constant organic recycling organism. It will always provide for its inhabitants. Yet there will always be difficulty from you have 20% of the world's population having 80% of the goods. That's right. So the 80% of the world's population is less to survive on 20% of the goods.
And it just shows you the mentality of those people, because for their own personal greed, they would rather see the rest of the world suffer. You see what I'm saying?
But who's really suffering? Because when you look once again at where in our communities, obesity is at a record high.
See you there.
You know what I'm saying to you? So in actually not sharing,
that's right,
or not caring enough. Really, let me say sharing, not caring enough to share. What we're actually seeing is that the health of those who want the more is suffering. Those who seem to have everything that is on offer at this present time are hugely unhappy. Unless you have that constant supply of monies to get those constant supplies of things that you feel that you need in order to live a rich, or not even rich, a fulfilling life, you're miserable.
Right. But let me just spin around the whole thing. I want to talk about the whole thing about Jamaica. I don't want to run to the tape. You see what I'm saying, you know. So
you can always do another tape, though, right?
No. We always do another tape.
To say.
Yeah. But I wondered if you just share the whole thing about Jamaica. It kind of ties in.
About the rich and the poor. In the 21st century, what we're seeing at this present time is that some of the corporations and companies are trying to have a monopoly on the resources. All right. Now, one of the resources that causes the most problems in the world is oil.
Right.
Our reliance on what is termed as fossil fuels at this present time is one of the major reasons for the economic imbalances that is being created on the planet at this present time. All right, and our dependence on oil, bearing in mind that in the 21st century, the greatest fuel sources that we're going to have in abundance that works with the environment and works with nature is solar power. Yeah, that is energy powered by the sun, because this is the biggest nuclear force that we have. Okay, and also hydrogen. All right, because hydrogen is an element that is in abundance in our environment, and hydrogen can also be utilized as a fuel source. Not only can hydrogen be utilized as a fuel source, it's also a fuel source which is has a healthy relationship with the environment, with the planet, unlike nuclear power and unlike oil, which doesn't really have a, if you like, a harmonious impact on the on our environment, yeah, and on society, on our living at this present time. All right. Now, the oil industry are fully aware of the effects of solar power and of hydrogen power. These are things that have been suppressed. Did you know your car, from it is converted correctly, can run off of vegetable oil, which is a lot cleaner, all right, than diesel, yeah, and than petroleum oil.
Okay.
All right. Now, because of greed, it must be said, all right, and because now they've managed, and when I say they, corporations and companies have managed to get humans dependent on oil. There is a huge demand for this oil, which in reality is harming the environment and harming the planet and has no need to be utilized. Yeah. Now, because of the monopoly that certain corporations and companies have on oil, and the mega amounts of monies that they earn per day, I think BP was quoted as earning something like 93 billion per day, bro. Yeah, which is an extreme amount of monies. Yeah, and a lot of this oil, yeah, in recent geological excavations, a lot of this oil right about now are being is predominantly being found under the oceans. All right. Henceforth, when you're looking at the current oil disaster in the Gulf of Mexico, the drilling was taking place underneath the ocean. All right. Now, what a lot of people may not be aware of about Jamaica, they've found oil underneath the ocean. All right. Not just in the Caribbean seas, all right, in and around the Caribbean islands of like Jamaica and Haiti, etc., etc. What a lot of people may not be aware of, there's a vast amount of wealth and resources under the oceans of the sea, but we're now going into an area where humanity is not familiar with, i.e. deep sea drilling, yeah, and the impacts and effect of that deep sea drilling, looking for resources such as oil, such as diamonds, and gold as well. Yeah, all of these can be found in abundance under the seas of the planet Earth. When you look at the Earth, most of the Earth itself is water, is 3/4 water. Yeah, so there, if you look at the amount of water that exists on the planet Earth, what a lot of these corporations and companies are finding out now, all right, is that there is an awful lot of resources and wealth in the seas of the planet Earth. We only actually live on 1% of the Earth, yeah, and on that 1% of the Earth that we actually utilize and live on, yeah, most of the resources have been utilized and are running out, yeah. Yet on the remainder of the planet